Welcome to Game Nations. Today, we're diving deep into the labyrinth, a journey through 15 of the most incredible Metroidvania games ever crafted. From cyberpunk cities to gothic ruins, from hand-drawn worlds to sci-fi nightmares, each game here challenges your skill, your curiosity, and your courage. This is the top 15 Metroidvania adventures you need to play. Let's get started.
First up is Altered Alma, a stunning pixel art cyberpunk Metroidvania that takes you to the neon-drenched city of Neo-Barcelona. You play as Lynn, a hacker and ex-soldier haunted by her past, navigating a world where AI and humanity are at war. Every building hides a secret, every corridor hums with danger. The combat blends fluid melee attacks with digital abilities, hacking turrets, rewiring enemies, and using your surroundings to survive. The storytelling is emotional and cinematic, packed with moral choices that shape your world. Altered Alma isn't just stylish, it's alive, glowing with heart and high-tech rebellion. Next, we dive into the grim sci-fi corridors of Anima Flux, a cooperative Metroidvania set aboard a decaying space ark drifting through the void. You play as two elite soldiers, clones created to purge mutant infestations while uncovering the truth about their existence. Switch between them seamlessly or play in local co-op for double the firepower. The world design oozes tension, flickering lights, grotesque creatures, and corridors echoing with despair. Every upgrade feels like a lifeline. It's gritty, atmospheric, and full of tight platforming and clever puzzles, a must for fans of Dead Cells and Axiom Verge.
A lost classic returns in Beyond the Ice Palace 2, a long-awaited sequel to the 1988 cult hit. Set in a mystical, frozen realm, you play as a lone hero chosen by the spirits of nature to restore balance to a land cursed by dark magic. Combining retro nostalgia with modern animation, the game mixes exploration, puzzle solving, and fluid combat against enchanted beasts and demonic bosses. Each region you unlock adds layers of lore and challenges, its old-school Metroidvania spirit reborn with icy precision. When darkness freezes the world, courage becomes the only fire left. Deep beneath the earth lies a mystery, a place where stone breathes, shadows move, and courage is tested with every step. Welcome to Chasm. You play as a young soldier sent to investigate the disappearance of miners in a remote mountain village. What begins as a simple rescue mission soon descends into something far darker, an ancient evil stirring in the depths below. Chasm combines the heart of classic Metroidvania gameplay with modern procedural design. That means every playthrough is uniquely yours. Every corridor, platform, and secret room is reshaped by fate.
Chronicles of the Wolf is a dark fantasy Metroidvania that explores the fragile line between man and monster. You play as Alaric, a knight bound by an ancient curse that transforms him into a beast each night. To reclaim his humanity, he must traverse a world drenched in blood, shadow, and sorrow, a kingdom that fears him as much as it needs him. The world is vast and gothic, filled with haunted forests, ruined chapels, and villages consumed by superstition. Each region holds secrets about the curse, and each battle forces Alaric to question what truly makes someone human. Welcome aboard Curse of the Sea Rats, a hand-animated, pirate-themed Metroidvania that proves you don't need to be human to be a hero. When a band of royal sailors is cursed by a wicked witch and transformed into rats, they must set sail across the coast of 18th century Ireland to reclaim their human forms and capture the witch before it's too late. You can choose between 4 unique heroes, each with their own fighting style, abilities, and stories. Explore sprawling coastal landscapes, climb towering cliffs, and battle through shipwrecks and hidden coves. It's a true open-world adventure filled with secrets, treasure, and danger. Heroes aren't born. Sometimes they're squeaked into existence. Chronicles of the Wolf is a dark fantasy Metroidvania that explores the fragile line between man and monster. You play as Alaric, a knight bound by an ancient curse that transforms him into a beast each night. To reclaim his humanity, he must traverse a world drenched in blood, shadow, and sorrow, a kingdom that fears him as much as it needs him. The world is vast and gothic, filled with haunted forests, ruined chapels, and villages consumed by superstition. Each region holds secrets about the curse, and each battle forces Alaric to question what truly makes someone human. Welcome aboard Curse of the Sea Rats, a hand-animated, pirate-themed Metroidvania that proves you don't need to be human to be a hero. When a band of royal sailors is cursed by a wicked witch and transformed into rats, they must set sail across the coast of 18th century Ireland to reclaim their human forms and capture the witch before it's too late. You can choose between 4 unique heroes, each with their own fighting style, abilities, and stories. Explore sprawling coastal landscapes, climb towering cliffs, and battle through shipwrecks and hidden coves. It's a true open-world adventure filled with secrets, treasure, and danger. Heroes aren't born. Sometimes they're squeaked into existence. Welcome to Harbor Prime, where neon never sleeps and the truth hides behind a firewall. Dex is a 2D cyberpunk Metroidvania that puts you in the shoes of a hacker on the run, a woman marked for deletion by the same corporations that control the entire city. What starts as a simple escape soon becomes a war for freedom in a digital world that's forgotten what it means to be human. The story dives deep into themes of identity, consciousness, and control. You'll navigate rain-soaked alleys, neon towers, and seedy underworld clubs as you uncover a conspiracy that reaches far beyond the city's walls.
But please trust me when I say this is worth it.
From the neon lights of the city to the glow of enchanted forests, enter the breathtaking world of Dust, an Elysian tale, a Metroidvania masterpiece where every frame feels like a painting and every battle feels like a dance. You play as Dust, a mysterious swordsman who awakens with no memory, guided by a talking blade named Aura and his spirited companion, Fidget. Together, they set out on a journey to uncover Dust's forgotten past and save a world on the brink of destruction. The story is emotional and heartfelt, a tale of identity, redemption, and sacrifice. It's one of those rare games that makes you laugh, feel, and fight, sometimes all in the same moment.
In the city of Canaan, steam fuels more than machines. It fuels corruption, power, and rebellion. Gestalt's demon Cinder takes us to a world where technology and tyranny walk hand in hand. You play as Alethea, a tough, sharp-tongued mercenary caught between revolution and ruin. When the city's steam-powered heart begins to fail and ancient secrets start to resurface, Alethea must decide whether to save the system or burn it to the ground. Every alley hides a story, every enemy has a face, and every decision you make shapes the fate of the city itself. The writing is razor sharp, blending noir-style dialogue with steampunk philosophy. Inayah, Life After Gods is a breathtaking hand-painted Metroidvania that tells the story of loss, faith, and rebirth in a world abandoned by divinity. You play as Inayah, a fallen demigoddess cast down from the heavens after the gods turn away from creation. Stripped of her power, she wanders a silent realm, crumbling temples, dying forests, and celestial ruins in search of what remains of the divine spark within her. The game is a poetic meditation wrapped in stunning visuals. Every environment feels sacred yet broken. Massive statues of forgotten deities loom over empty shrines, and glowing rivers of stardust trace the remnants of divine power.
The Last Case of Benedict Fox invites you into a world where memory, madness, and mystery intertwine. You play as Benedict Fox, a self-proclaimed detective bound to a demonic companion, a creature that gives him the power to descend into the minds of the dead. Each investigation takes you deeper, not just into crime scenes, but into subconscious landscapes of fear and regret. You'll explore crumbling mansions, surreal dreamscapes, and twisted memories where nothing is as it seems. Benedict Fox is not a hero. He's a man trying to untangle truth from trauma. And in his final case, the question isn't who killed the victim. You play as MC Fox, a detective whose life is shattered when a mysterious organization known as the Ascended steals his daughter's mind and leaves his body broken. Now armed with a robotic exosuit and sheer willpower, Fox sets out to chase his enemies across multiple planets, from dense jungles to desolate wastelands and high-tech cities. MindSeize captures the soul of classic Metroidvania exploration with modern style and speed. Each world you visit is sprawling and full of secrets, hidden upgrades, powerful bosses, and lore that pieces together the human cost of technological obsession.
Welcome to SteamDolls Order of Chaos, a brutal steampunk Metroidvania that drips with attitude, rebellion, and blood. You play as the Whisper, a masked anarchist voiced by the legendary David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake himself. In a city drowning in corruption, you strike from the shadows, dismantling an empire one blade at a time. The gameplay is a visceral blend of stealth, parkour, and savage close combat. Every kill feels personal, every escape cinematic. You'll crawl through vents, strike from above, and leave nothing but smoke and fear in your wake. But beneath the brutality lies philosophy, a story about power, control, and the illusion of order.